Um, so this is kind of like an apology video, or a live, kind of. Um, so I just want to go ahead and just apologize to, just in the most way I can possibly do. So I kind of wanted to apologize to everyone, for the way stuff has been. I know yesterday was supposed to be the biggest thing that we were having, and trust me, I really do feel very, very upset right now, and I still do, even though it's been a few hours.
10 seconds to go.
No, everyone's probably wondering, where's the 2v2 at with Josh, everyone else? Well, I hate bringing Josh into this stuff because he's a nice person and all, but he can be very he can be very, 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 you can, it's not easy to read what he's thinking about due to the fact that he does not talk to anybody at all. The only people he talks to is his family members, and I understand that 100%. He has more trust in them than anything. So, where am I coming from in this scenario is that Josh last night, he was the reason why the 2v2 didn't come out. Don't worry, we might have another 2v2 soon. Kind of just depends. Without Josh in it, unfortunately, due to not necessarily being rude to him, it's just the simple fact that the entire couple of days, right, that we've been wanting to do it, I've literally been 100% like, yo guys, the 2v2's in a few days. Yo guys, the 2v2's coming up here soon. So be ready, make sure your game's updated, because recently, Rainbow Six has had an update for a lot of potential things, and so this potential update, I guess, was to get ready for the their year 10 update. And well, Josh, he's a big person thinking that his console can hold a lot of games, which it can't. Nor is a PlayStation not even close to a PC storage. And yes, you can put a PC, you can put any type of storage in a PlayStation, or not a PlayStation, but a PC. But Josh had way too many games installed to his PlayStation. I mean, way too much, to the maximum point that he couldn't even do a update for certain games. And I mean, this game literally is Siege in general. And will we see him in the near future with any more 2v2s? Probably not. 100% not. Will you guys see him in a lot of content? Probably not, except for like Minecraft content, maybe. But in other different content, probably not. And I hate doing this to Josh because I've been friends with the man for almost 10 years now. Literally when Siege was released and stuff. You know what I mean? And I hate, taking him kind of away from my content in general. It's just the simple fact that I feel like it is necessary for me to kind of take him away from certain, primary events that happens in my channel. And these primary events are A, 2v2s, B, content that is 100% going to be on those days, like the 2v2 happened. It was supposed to be set literally yesterday. Didn't come out because we found out that Josh didn't have enough storage to do the update, and he had several different he had several different games that needed to update, right? They couldn't because, first of all those games he had. So he was stuck with no option but except to delete all the games he has right then and there. So, in certain ways for me to think about this, it's like it hurts personally for me to be able to sit there and be able to train him for the past couple of days for hours on end, and then to put him into, and then put him into another, and put him into a real match to see how he does, and he does pretty okay with how to use the operator and stuff. Me and Jake, we are not going to try anymore to allow him into a lot of, little competitions. Yes, I know this is upsetting, and I know it hurts me to say that about him, because I know, damn well Josh is a good friend. Yes, he doesn't talk, but like in most settings that I have to give him, he's one of the best friends I've ever had too. Clarence, Clarence, Kelly, all of the guys that you guys saw in those videos, they're all good friends. You know what I mean? But Josh sometimes can be very, very, very quiet, and you won't hear from him for hours on end until he texts you like, yo, I need help or something. And he could have done that before the 2v2 was actually starting at the time, and it never actually happened. That is another definite reason to why the 2v2 didn't happen, is because he wasted so much time on allowing himself down, kind of allowing himself to not be helped, and that's kind of what happened. Do I blame him? No. Do I want to blame him? No, most definitely not. Nor do I want to feel like this. I never really want to feel any pain towards Josh, you know what I mean? I never want to feel... I don't ever want to hurt Josh in certain ways, you know what I mean? And that's kind of why I put it out to my own self to say I'm sorry. Now I know you're all are probably like, you don't need to feel sorry. Josh needs to feel sorry, but you gotta think. Josh and I, we were in a school for people who have autism. I have a little bit of autism. He has a little bit of autism. And one of the things he is most scared about is talking to people. He is afraid to speak up for himself. He's afraid to speak in public. The only people he speaks to is his mom and his grandma, more than likely. And maybe people who come over to his house, And there's been multiple times, too, that I've told him he can talk to anybody that he wants to. He doesn't have to speak to us. If he doesn't want to, then he doesn't have to. But, I'm upset, personally, that I'm very upset that I couldn't get that video out for y'all, that 2v2, and I did so much work to train him just for the fact that he couldn't download the update. And now you're probably wondering, why couldn't you just wait for him to do the update? Why couldn't you just wait? That's the thing, is when a PlayStation has too much storage built up, the longer it takes for it to download. Meaning one thing, 5 seconds. It'll take much time for it to download. Meaning the game will start extending more hours on it until it's fully done updating. This case is when Josh went to update it, it went through because he made a little bit of storage for it. But in the middle where it said ready to play, in 3 minutes maybe, and it went up to 38 hours, and more. And not even just that, but where it normally would say ready to play, it also had a warning sign, meaning that once that update was done, once you were able to play the tutorial and stuff, then it would tell you to add more, build more storage backup for the game to still finish the update and stuff. So, yes, I am very upset. Not at Josh, but at the simple fact that I had this plan for the longest time. Yes, it is my fault a little bit for not, telling him to make sure you got more storage, so make sure you got storage. You know what I mean? So yes, some of that is my fault, and I do apologize for not kind of making sure people are ready for that, in a way. If I was able to go back and help Josh, I would 100% go back and, like, help the man. And I feel like that's what's my fault is. Yes, it is a fault that I can't keep for myself. It is a fault that I can't keep doing this for Josh all the time. Yesterday, when I made the message saying the 2v2 was canceled, I was, like, so emotional. Like, I never get emotional when I have to cancel something on accident, or if I have to cancel something because maybe something got in the way and I just didn't know. But this was very emotional for me to cancel that. And sorry for leaving the match. I know you guys probably want some gameplay to see, but yesterday I just didn't know what to do. I mean, I got too emotional to the point where I just didn't feel like laughing at all. And yes, I do get emotional at certain points, and I did get upset at Josh a little bit. And the reason why I got emotional is because I never get upset at Josh. And for him to make me feel like that, I don't know, man. And no, I'm not crying. It's just I'm upset that I feel like I let all y'all down on that. I know it wasn't basically my fault, but it kind of was, in a way, because I didn't ask him if he needed help with anything. Plus, on the other hand, I did ask if he had his game updated, and he didn't say anything to me. You know, he didn't text me when I told him to text me and see if it was updated. And me and Kelly were sitting there, and Kelly even said, I wish that Josh would have just at least fucking talked to us. And I was like, I know, but what's the point for him to talk to us if he ain't gonna say shit? I mean, I've literally told this man that he can talk around the boys, that he can talk to us and not have to be scared that we're gonna make fun of him for talking. And either way, he's still gonna sit there and not talk to us. And am I mad at him? No. I'm more upset. So you guys could say a little bit mad at him or a little, frustrated with him. Do I want to keep him out of my content? No. But most of the content I feel like would be a lot better if he wasn't in like 2v2 sessions in Rainbow. I mean, in general, I don't play Fortnite anymore. He plays Fortnite, and I'm not saying he should delete it. But if he wants to get the risk of his account being stolen and he loses all of his skins, then that's his choice. Because there's a lot of hackers on there, a lot of dry content. And I know Season 2 is coming out for Chapter 6, but on other hands, do I really want to play a game that I already told a lot of people that I'm not playing, and then just go out and play it anyways? You know what I mean? The thing is that when I am going to download or re-download a certain game, I'm going to tell my friends and be like, yo, I'm re-downloading this game. Do you want to re-download it? And if you don't, then it's fine, but I'm re-downloading it to see how it is nowadays. And usually they'll say no at first, and then normally if I say, dude, this is fucking good, like, they did so much to this game, they'll download it, you know what I mean? They'll be like, alright, I'll download it to see how it is. And usually they will. you know? And there was a few times I went to tell Kelly about PUBG, that they did a lot of updates. They added a new map, added a few new things. And he says, yeah, I played the mobile version and it just got boring to me. I was like, yeah, the mobile version has been out for like a while now. And they, you know, they have a new PUBG game. And he was like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, it's called New State, like PUBG New State. And he was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. I mean, I played it a little bit, but I kind of wished it was on like console as well. Then then a few hours later or a few minutes later, I'm seeing him play PUBG, you know, Battlegrounds on PlayStation. I'm like, wow, he's playing it. I kind of just wish that Josh would talk. You know what I mean? I can't force him to talk. And most hell do I have the power, most hell do I not have the power to make him talk. I told him multiple times that me and him known each other for almost 10 years. And I wouldn't laugh at his fucking voice. I wouldn't laugh at him for how he sounds. I screw up a lot of fucking words, you know what I mean? I screw up a lot of sentences. Yeah, my voice can sound silly at times, but that's okay. We're the boys. We're not gonna make fun of you for how your voice is. Sorry, I'm not doing a server that's already ongoing. I never once wanted to feel like this around Josh. I never did. You know, I never wanted to turn around and just make this feeling about Josh. You know what I mean? I never did. In my entire life, I never wanted to make this about Josh. And I'm upset. Personally, I'm very, very upset that it's heartbreaking. It really is. Yes, it is canceled. There's more than likely a chance it will come back out. I don't know. If it comes out, we'll let you know. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But it was canceled for yesterday, and we're gonna try to get Josh to download it and to, you know, we're gonna try and as hell to get him on here. Like I said, we're gonna try like hell to get him to play. And we're gonna help him and get him up there. Will it take some time? Yes, it will. But I know we can do it if we just keep following through with what we can do. But right now I'm just a little bit upset. Maybe it can come back out, maybe. It kind of just depends. I will say right now that if it comes back out, we will have another day for it. And it more likely will come out soon or later. Maybe this weekend around Sunday. Depends on when Kelly can get on and stuff. But more than likely, right now for Kelly, it is currently Thursday. Okay, so right now for Kelly, it is currently Thursday for him. So he has Friday, and then he'll be on the weekend. So more than likely, this 2v2 will come out more than likely around, I want to say 4, but at the same time I don't. But it could come out later this week. We will get Josh to work out with us on Rainbow. I'm gonna try to retrain him. I don't know if he already has training going on for him, but I'm gonna make a training room and I'm gonna make a 2v2 room. Okay, and we will get this 2v2 going.
Op 4 last operator standing. Op 4 eliminated. Friendly mission successful.
I did not mean to click on my... I meant to leave this for a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with me, man. I really don't. I just don't feel like I'm ready to play a game right now after what happened yesterday. I mean, I'm still hurt. You know, I'm still... After 10 years, after straight 10 fucking years, me and Josh has been friends. And yes, I can, you know, I'm not mad, but it's just hard for me to feel like this, and it's hard for me to be like, why? Me and him have known each other for 10 fucking years, and he can't even talk to me. Not even a single fucking word to me. Not even hi. Not even what's up. Not even how you doing. Not even in a party by ourselves, he can't even fucking speak to me. And it hurts. It fucking hurts to feel like this. It really motherfucking does, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated if anything goes down. I'll keep you guys updated if the 2v2 continues. If it doesn't come out, then that means it's fully canceled, but if it does come out, then it means it was just canceled for that day. But thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.